Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuhu. Alhamdulillahi rabbil alameen. As-salatu was-salamu ala ashrafil anbiya wal mursaleen wa ala alihi wa ashabihi ajma'in. Allahumma ja'alna minhum min allazina amanu wa amilu salihati wa tawasaw bil haqqi wa tawasaw bis sabr. Ameen ya rabbal alameen. ثم أما بعد فأعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم رب اشرح لي صدري ويسر لي أمري واحلل عقدة من لساني يفقه قولي ربي زدنا علما اللهم فقهنا في الدين اللهم انفعنا بما علمتنا وعلمنا ما ينفعنا وزدنا علما اللهم ثبتنا عند الموت بلا إله إلا الله آمين يا رب العالمين. Alhamdulillah, we are going to start with family 2 today. Yesterday that was all introduction of Sarf. I'm going to review a little bit about what is Sarf, so we have good idea, and then inshallah we're gonna talk about family too, inshallah. So what is Sarf? We can understand Sarf with this tree. So you can see the tree has root words. Tree has root, right? So same, every Arabic word has some root. And most of the word in Arabic are going to have 3 root letter, and some are going to have 4 and more. But in our in this course, we are going to talk about mostly 3 root letters. So from family 1 to 10, we have, these are all 3 root letter words. And then we know that, okay, these 3 root letter is still, we are going to kind of, grammarian has divided these families, all these 3 root fail into 2 kind of categories. The first one we say Sulasi Mujarrad. Sulasi Mujarrad, Sulasi as the name says, Sulasi mean 3 and Mujarrad mean original. So originally these verbs have, these fail has only 3 root letters. And in easy words you can say family 1. So family 1 is only 3 root letters, nothing else. Then we have family 2 to 10, which is called Salasi. Again, Salasi mean 3, Mazid Fihi. So it has 3 root letter, but some extra letters are added to these families, which are kind of create some beautiful implication to these fail, which inshallah we are going to talk about all these implications as we go. So this is all. So basically what I'm trying to say that we are going to learn 3 root letter fail in this course. We are not going to talk about Rubai. Rubai mean the one that has 4 root letters. For example, if you know the word in Urdu, we say silsila. So silsila basically has 4 root letters, Sin, Lam. Then we have the word in Quran Pak, salsal. So we this is a kind of a clay that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has made us out of it. So salsal, again, swad, lam. How many letter? 4 root letter. These kind of words are called rubai. Rubai mean 4, they have 4 root letters. And then we kind of recite in our kul, waswas, waw sin, Wausin, Waswasa. Again, it has 4 root letter, Wausin, Wausin. Okay, so these are called Rubai, but from family 1 to 10, they are all 3 root letters, and we are going to talk about them only. And then I said that all these 3 root letters, even we can divide them into kind of 2 categories. The first one is called Mujarrad, Salasi Mujarrad, which is family 1, meaning it has only 3 root letter, nothing extra. But then we have family 2 to 10, which has some extra letters in it. That's why we call them Salasi Mazid Fihi. Mazid mean more, Fihi in it. Okay, and then family 1, as I said last class too, family 1 is kind of like in it already has sub families. So family 1 is not just one family, but it has 6 clans in it, 6 tribes in it. Okay, so family 1, we're gonna consider them as they are 6 tribes. And then family 2 to 10, they are individual. So we have family 2, family 3, family 4, family 5, family 6, family 7, family 8, family 9, and 10. So all together, how many families we are going to learn? So 6, family 1, and then 9, 2 to 10. So basically all together 15. So we are going to learn almost 15 Bab or 15 families of Sulasi, 3 root letters. Okay, so that was kind of breakdown what we are going to learn. Now, if we look at this tree over here, as I said that it has come on. Okay, so this tree, as you guys can see, that it has roots. So you can understand these roots as our root word. Then you can see the trunk. Okay, so this trunk, you can take them as we have different families, right? How many families? Family 1 to 10. And family 1 is called Mujarrad. What is Mujarrad mean? Original, no extra letter into it. Okay, and then we have 9 Mazid Fihi. Okay, so the trunk, you can understand all these Bab. Then we have branches. So these branches, you can think of kind of words. So from all these families, from family 1 to 10, we are going to derive fail madi, fail mudariya, and then majhul, meaning passive, fail mudariya majhul, okay? And then we are going to also derive amr, nahi, and these are all fail. So we are going to drive how many fail out of one family, each family. So we're gonna have fail madi, fail mudariya. Then we have all both passive, madi and mudariya. And then we are going to have amr, nahi, and these are 6 fail we are going to drive. Then we are going to drive 4 ism. What are 4 ism? We are going to drive masdar. We are going to drive ism file. What is masdar again? If we remember the definition, what was the definition of noun? Noun is a name of a person, place, thing, idea. So now we are on idea. So this is we are getting out of these root words. So from every bab or every family, we are going to drive a idea or masdar. So we are going to drive masdar, then we are going to drive ism fa'il. What is ism fa'il? The doer of the action. So we are going to name whatever action was, we are going to give a name to, for example, we have verb teach. So from teach, we're gonna make teacher, right? So if for write or writing, we're gonna have writer. Or from instruction, we're gonna have instructor. Instructor or So this is, we are going to get, this is called ism fa'il. Then we are going to drive ism maf'ul and zarf. What is ism maf'ul? The receiver of the action. The one who received the action. For example, in teaching, who is the receiver of the action? The student. So that is ism maf'ul. Then zarf, we are also going to drive zarf. And what is zarf? We already know, time and place of action. So basically from each bab, we are going to drive 10 different things, or you can say 10 members. So each family gonna have 10 members. And what are these 10 members? We have 6 of them are fail, and 4 of them are isms. Okay, so total we are going to get 10 members out of each family, and from these 10 members you're gonna have 6 fail and 4 isms. And basically this is called Sarf Kabir. So this is the Sarf Kabir. Last class you guys were kind of confused, what is Sarf Kabir? Oh, so not Kabir, Sagir. So this is Sarf Sagir. Sagir means small. So this is Sarf Sagir of every family we are going to learn. And what could be the Sarf Kabir then? Sarf Kabir is that we are going to do fail Madi. For example, for today's class, we are going to talk about family 2, which is Allama. So this is the format we are going to memorize. So from Allama, I'm gonna do Allama fail Madi with all 14 pronouns, then fail Mudaria, all 14 pronouns, then passive Madi and Mudaria 14 pronoun, and then Nahi and commanding. I'm gonna do with 6 pronouns, right? Anta, Antuma, Antum, Anti, Antuma, Antunna, right? These 6 pronouns we are going to do Amar and Nahi. And so this is fail. And then for ism we have how many ism we have? 4. So for masdar, since masdar is not a person, right? So we are going to do partially Muslimun chart with that. What does that mean? That for example, from allama, the masdar comes taliman. So for taliman, so how I'm gonna conjugate this taliman? I'm gonna say talimun, taliman, talimin, and then talimani, talimani, talimaini, talimaini, and then I cannot say talimuna. Why not? Because this is not human. This una, ina were only for humans. So that's why I will just have talimatun, talimatin, talimatin. So this is called partially Muslimun chart. So for masdar and for zarf, we are supposed to do partially Muslimun chart. And the rest is some file, since some file could be the person, and ism maf'ul, the receiver of the action could be person too. So that's why they are going to be fully Muslimun chart. Okay, so this is breakdown of Sarf, Kabir and Sagir. Okay, so this was all about branches, right? Kind of words. So we're gonna have ism and fail, and we are going to create them with the different patterns. Then comes leaves. So leave, you can take them as individual words, or you can say Sarf Kabir of like every word we are doing. So that could be your leaves. Okay, so I hope that is making sense to everyone. Okay, next. Next, I already explained. What is that? That in our Sarf Sagir, this is the Sarf Sagir template. Last class we discussed that. And I'm very proud of just few students who attempt to do their homework. So this is amazing. This is how you are going to, inshallah, be strong. Sarf, you cannot just memorize and that's it. You cannot do it orally. You have to write it down. If you want to be strong in Sarf, then you have to write. And Sarf is like mathematics. You need to stay in the practice. Make a habit that every day at least 5 conjugation you need to pick 5 like fail whatever we are learning. So whatever bab we be doing, you need to maybe open a Quran other than your homework. You can pick up any fail that you think, okay, this is the bab we are learning, and then you are going to do Sarf Kabir and Sarf Sagir of these words. Okay, maybe one at least you can do Sarf Sagir and Kabir in writing, and other you can do orally. But that should be your practice. I can, if I wish I can show you my bundle of all these Sarf Kabir and Sarf Sagir that we used to do when I was learning. Because this is the only way that you can be strong in this fail. If you are not strong in the fail, then you won't be able to have enough vocabulary of Quran. Because you know that if you count all these Sarf Kabir words that we do conjugation, they are almost 120 words. So from one root letter, you are creating 120 words. And if you are really good at them, recognizing them, and you know their template really well, that inshallah, the door of vocabulary gonna open like never before. And this is how you are going to be strong in this learning of this book. So make a habit that every day, I know Brother Asif used to share with us many ladies who were learning online. They were his online student. And they said that no matter where we are on the maybe waiting room for a doctor's appointment or anywhere, they have their book and notebook, their pencil and notebook with them. And they say wherever they get time, they just sit and conjugate. So that is going to make you strong. Do not waste your time. Whenever you think that, okay, you can do it, do it. So inshallah, if you have that passion, then nothing can make you stop learning this beautiful language, inshallah. So that was our Sarf Kabir, sorry, Sarf Sagir. So how it goes? It go Allama. So Allama, what is Allama? Allama is our fail, Madi, right? And you should know that this is our family too. We are going to learn. And you need to be very familiar with this pattern. What is the pattern? It has 3 root letters, Ain, Lam, and Mim. And in the middle root letter, you will find a Shadda with Fatha in Madi. Okay, so I'm gonna repeat one more time. In Madi, what's going on? Always you are going to have shadda in the middle root letter. Allama, kallama, farraka, sabbaha. Okay, these are all example of family 2, and it is very easy to recognize that you will see only 3 root letters, and then in the middle you're gonna have a shadda. That's it. So this is Madi marker. And for Mudaria, you're gonna see yu'allimu. So always, and one thing you need to note down somewhere, that whenever you have 4 letters in a field, like over here, allama, how many letters? You have ain, then you have lam, you have another lam, and then meme. How many root letters are ain, lam, meme? But this one lam is extra member, okay, because this is part of mazid fihi. So when you have 4 letters in verb, then the mudaria is always going to have u sound. Okay, I'm talking about only 4 letters, not more than 4 or not less than 4. Okay, so only 4 4 letters. So whenever a Madi has 4 letters in it, a family has a 4 letters in it, then what gonna happen? Mudaria is always going to be having U sound. So this U sound is coming because of 4 root letters. 4 letters, I should say. Okay, then yu'allimu. What's going on over here? That was allama, right? It has fatha over here, and this fatha in present tense, what is happening? It is taking e sound over here. So Madi has a sound, allama, and Mudaria is gonna have on this shadda letter e sound. So yu'allimu. Allama will become yu'allimu. No matter what word you have, if I say kallama, yukallimu. Farraka, yufarriku. Sabbaha, yusabbihu. So this pattern is certain. It is set. So what gonna happen on this root, on this sign of Mutaria? You're gonna put U sound, and then the middle root letter is getting kasra. That's all. Very easy, alhamdulillah. So allama, and then yu'allimu. This is our fail Mutaria, and then taliman is its masdar. And when I say masdar, how you gonna translate masdar? The one word, like one way is that you're gonna add shan sound at the end, education, or you can just add to. So you can say to educate. Okay, this is another way. And third way, you can say wherever it is possible, ing. You're gonna add ing to the verb. Okay, so this is the 3 way we can translate masdar. One way is sometimes we can add shan, like in this education, or you can just say to educate, or you can say educating. So you can add ing. So this is masdar is always kind of translated. Then after masdar, and what is happening in the masdar? Masdar, if you look, it is ta'aliman, right? So what is happening? Ta'liman. So this ta, you can say this ta is extra, right? And then this ain is the part of the root. So this part is the root, lam is part of the root, and this meme is part of the root, right? And what is happening? Ta. So after we need to add ta, we need to give fatha to the ta, and then the next letter is getting sukoon, ta, liman. And then this lam, the second root letter, is getting kasra, and then you have ya with sukoon. This is extra letter. So how many extra letter we have in our masdar? This ta and this ya. Okay, rest is part of the root. Ta'liman. And this family is also recognized as bab taf'ilan. So if you remember this word taf'ilan, so bab taf'ilan. So bab taf'ilan, we have ta over here, we have this ya over here, which is extra, and fa ain lam. This is also kind of pattern. I'm gonna inshallah explain in the next slides. So you can remember that you can also recognize, you can name this bab as bab taf'ilan. So ta'liman. If I say, let's do the word sabbaha, so that would be sabbaha yusabbihu, and then tasbihan, taf'ilan, ta'liman. Okay, so we need to be set on this pattern. Then if I say farraqa, yufarriqu, and then what would be the masdar? Tafriqan, tafriqan. Okay, and then we have word shabbaha, yushabbihu, tashbihan. We know this word tashbih in Urdu, right? Tashbihan. Then if I say the word dammara, dammara mean like to destroy. So dammara yudammiru tadmiran. So this is how it works. So this is all pattern are set. We need to just memorize them, and whenever we have a verb, we need to turn that into this bab. Then we are going to follow just this set pattern, inshallah. Okay, then comes our ismu file. Okay, so this is ismu file. What is ismu file again? That is the doer of the action. So from teach or teaching, it will become teacher. So muallimun, and this is very easy. Muallimun, how it become muallimun? If you remember our present tense, yuallimu. Okay, if you look at this yuallimu, what's going on over here? Yuallimu and muallimu. What do you see? You need to just this mu over here and this u over here. So if you just drop this u and add a mu over here, that's it. You got this ismu file. Mualli, mu. Instead of mu, you're gonna say obviously mun, because this is our ism. Okay, so it will become muallimu. So it is easy to remember ism file. Then we have past passive. Okay, let's do some example over here. So let's do with the word qaddara. So qaddara, yuqaddiru, taqdiran. Alhamdulillah, we know this word taqdiran, and then muqaddirun. Muqaddirun. Okay, so remember this e sound, okay, because soon we're gonna have same kind of pattern and just a little difference of the harika. So we need to remember that ismu file is muqaddirun. So the middle root letter has kasra in it, muqaddirun. Okay, then we have, okay, what else? Qattala. Qatala mean to kill, and qattala. So qattala, yuqattilu, and taqtilan, and fahuwa muqattilun. Okay, muqattilun. This is how we will get ismu file. Okay, then let's move to our passives now. So past passive, if you guys remember, past passive, the prominent sounds in past passive were oo and e sounds, meaning that if we have root letter ain, lam, and mim, this is our regular allama, right? So for when we are making it passive, what we need to do? We need to have oo sound on the first letter, okay, and we are not supposed to touch on the last letter. So this is Allah ma, so we're gonna keep it ma, and then this one over here will get just e sound, ullima. Okay, so what sounds are prominent in our passive? Past, oo, and e sound. So I hope you guys remember that, okay? And that is very easy again. So just you are giving oo sound on the first root letter, and second letter, the middle root letter is getting kasra, ullima. And then passive, the present passive always have oo and a sounds. Okay, so we already did that. What sounds are prominent? Oo and a sounds. So what gonna happen then? We're gonna say yu'allamu. So this middle root letter is getting a sound, and the beginning is getting u sound. Okay, yu'allamu. Then taliman is same. Okay, masdar gonna remain the same. And now we have this is our ism maf'ul. What is ism maf'ul mean? The one who is receiving the action. So this is the recipient. So recipient of the action is called ism maf'ul. And how we are going to differentiate ism fa'il and ism maf'ul? They look like same. This is muallimun and this is muallamun. Okay, so just the difference of this fatha over here. And again, if you just look at the mudari over here, so you need to do what? You need to just add mu over here, okay, and you get mualla moon as a ism maful. Okay, then comes our commanding. Commanding is very easy, alhamdulillah. No, this bab is very easy. Okay, so we need to be happy that we got easy first. So this is alim. So how it become alim, if you guys remember our what was our so allama, right? And then it becomes yu'allimu. So now we need to go to anta, right? So anta would be what? Tu alli, tuallimu. And then antuma would be tuallimani. And then tuallimuna. Then anti is tu'alli. Anti is tu'allimina. Okay, and then antuma is tu'allimani, same. And then our antunna is tu'allimna. Okay, now how we make amar? First we need to make it we need to make it light. Okay, so we made it tu'allim. Now what we need to do, we need to drop this ta. Okay, why we are dropping this ta? Because this is the sign of mudariya, and now we don't need sign of mudariya because we are making it amar now. And now what is the word? Allim. This is ain. Allim. Can we read that? Yes, perfectly fine, right? So we don't have to do anything. We do not have to bring helper alif. So this is how it become allim. This is our amar. And then what's gonna happen to our antuma over here? This is our antuma. Tu'allimani. So we need to drop this noon. We need to drop this ta. And perfectly we have allima, which is making complete sense. We do not have to bring our helper alif. Allima. So allim, allima, and it will become what? Allimu. Okay. And then anti, again we need to drop over here. We need to drop over here. Chop, chop, two chop we are doing. And what are we left with? Allimi. And then this is same, allima. And what happened to our antunna? We drop this sign of mudariya. Can we drop this over here? No. Why not? Because our hunna, antunna and hunna, they do not get changed. So that will be allimna. Okay, so this is our allimna. So how our like commanding chart go? Allim, allima, allimu, allimi, allima, and allimna. Okay, so I hope everyone is clear on that. We already did that, but just to refresh, I'm repeating. Okay, so where were we? Okay, we were here. Okay, so now forbidding, forbidding was even easier than commanding. So we need to just add la and we need to make it light. So la tu'allim, la tu'allima, la tu'allimu, la tu'allimi, la tu'allima, and la tu'allimna. Okay, so this is how our 6 pronouns will go with that. And then we have a zarf. What is zarf again? Zarf is time and place of action happening. So mu'allamun would be our zarf in bab 2 or family 2, bab taf'ilun. So, and you guys can see that ism maf'ul and zarf, they are overlapping. Okay, but that is not going to be any issue, inshallah, because context can help us that it is in the role of zarf, or it is playing a role of ism maf'ul. So that was our Sarf Sawir template for our family 2. And then you can see over here, I already mentioned everything, but just for your VN over here, you can see that this is how our Sarf Kabir goes. So Sarf Kabir, we have 14 pronoun with past tense, then we have present tense, then we have our fail madi. Where is the passive? Okay, passive is not done over here. So, but we know that, okay, past passive, present passive, right? Then we have our amar, nahi, and these are all our fail. And then when we come to our ism in our Sarf Sagir, Sarf Kabir, sorry, format. So we have our, this is our ism file. Okay, so ism file is going to be our 14, so not 14, sorry, our Muslimun chart, which is almost 18 pronouns, right? And then we have ism file, and then we have ism maf'ul. So ism file, how we are going to conjugate in a fully Muslimun chart or partially? Muallimun, this is ism file, that could be person. So fully Muslimun chart will go with that. Ism maf'ul, yes, fully Muslimun chart. But only for our masdar and for our zarf, we're gonna have a partially Muslimun chart. Why? Because masdar and zarf, they are not human. So when something is not human, we cannot do una, ina, like combination with them. So that's why we are going to do just partially Muslimun chart with them. So if you count all these Sarf Kabir words, they are almost 120. They are 120 words. So, so from one root letter, Ain, Lam, Mim, that many words can be created. Okay, so this is the beauty of the Sarf. Then, okay, we said that, okay, family 1 is our Mujarrad family, and it has sub-families, which are 6 of them. And then family 2 to 10, these are families we are going to learn now, before family 1 even. And these are families are called Mazid Fihi, Thalathi Mazid Fihi. And today we are talking about family 2, which is our Allama. Then we have family 3, which is Jahada, family 4, which is Aslama. Then we have family 5, which is Tafarraka, family 6, Ta'awana, family 7, Inqalaba, family 8, we have Iqtaraba. Then we have family 9, Ihmarra. Then family 10, Istaghfara. And then family 1, it says that you guys can see that it has 6 clans. So 3, 5, and this is 6. So we have 6 further clan or tribes in family 1. So this is again all families breakdown over here. Okay, we already talked about Slasi Mazid Fihi, so this is just for you to read. And this one already I mentioned. Okay, what is the marker of family 2? We need to remember, you can remember this crown over here. So this family you can remember as a crown family. Okay, where is the crown? Crown is on the middle root letter. So this is Allama family, and it has very set pattern. What is the set pattern? Allama yuallimu ta'liman fahuwa muallimun. علم يعلم تعليما فهو معلم الأمر منه علم والنهي عنه لا تعلم والظرف منه معلم. This um, conjugation should be on top of your head, and it should be like your second nature. It should be like flowing like a water in your head, in your brain. Okay, so you should be able to say the whole Sarf Sawir less than a minute. So it should be so fast in your brain, inshallah. Okay, so now let's see over here, Bab Taf'ilun. As I said before, what is the another name? You can call it family 2, or you can call it Bab Taf'ilun. Okay, so these are the two names for this family. So this family we will learn as family 2. In modern Western academic, it is called family 2, and in classical Arabic, you can call it Bab Taf'ilun. And this Bab Taf'ilun is the name of the master in this of this family. Okay, and what is the marker that we have shadda on Ain Kalma? Okay, what is Ain Kalma? I already mentioned to you guys. Ain, Lam, Lam, and Mim is the basically Ain, Lam, and Mim are the root letter, and this one Lam is extra over here, and the middle root letter has Shadda on it. Okay, so this is family 2. So basically, if I say this is our Fa Kalma, this Ain is our Fa Kalma. Remember that I mentioned last class. This Lam is our Ain Kalma, and this Mim is our Lam Kalma. Okay, so this is how another way to look at it. So you can see that, okay, Ain Kalma has Shadda on it. And again, this is how it go. I already mentioned that. Okay, let's see some over here. There are some words. So we are going to see, okay, where they like stand in the, like what kind of member they are in our Sarf Sawir chart. So when I say Tasliman, Tasliman, what do you say about that? Okay, this Ta is telling me that this is Tasliman is look like Tafa'ilan, right? So this is the master. So I'm gonna say, what is the Siga? Siga mean like what kind of member it is. If it is Fail Madi, Mudariya, if it is master, or if it is passive, Madi Mudariya, or it is some file, some maf'ul. So this is all that member names, you're gonna call them Siga. So what Siga, when I say what Siga of this word is, then you need to mention that, okay, it is Madi, it is Mudariya, it is master, or is some file, or is some maf'ul. Okay, so this is Siga mean. Then if I say what is Jazr of this word, so Jazr mean root letter. So what are the root letter of this word? Sin, Lam, and Mim. Okay, so Siga and Jazr, we need to remember these terms. Now, Mukhallaqatin. So first, Mukhallaqatin, this tin at the end is telling me that this is Ism, right? It is not fail. How many fail we have in our Sarf Sawir chart? We have 6 fail, and we have 4 isms, right? So 6 fail and 4 ism. Now, if I say this is ism because it has tanween on it, right? Tanween always is the marker that this is the word is ism. So now, if it is ism, then what do you say? What do you say? What kind of ism it is? Is it how many different ism we have? We have master. Is that a master? Is that look like tasliman or taf'ilan? No. Then you're gonna we another ism is ism file. like muallimun. So let's check. It is mukhallaqa. Mukhallaqan, you can say, or if you just ignore this ta first, so we can do our masculine one. So mukhallaqan. So mukhallaqan is like muallaman, right? So not ism fa'il, but ism maf'ul or zarf. So these are the two implications over here. Okay, why? Because this root letter kha lam ka is the root letter, right? Kha lam and kaf is the root letter, and this lam over here has fatha, and then it has mu. Okay, so whenever you hear mu, so you should know that, okay, either it is ism fa'il or ism maf'ul or a zarf. These are the three implications when you hear mu sound. Okay, so you need these three things should come in your head. So and then you're gonna look at the middle root letter. If middle root letter has kasra, then this is ism fa'il. If it has fatha, then it is ism maf'ul and zarf or zarf. So that is giving out that this is ism maf'ul or zarf. Okay, then we have next one, mubashirina. Mu, again I hear mu. And then mu, what is the root letter? Ba, sheen, and ra. And middle root letter is sheen. And now sheen has kasra. Okay, so it is mubashi. Don't get confused whenever we have kasra underneath shadda, that means this is kasra, this is there. And if it is above it, then you're gonna take it as a fatha. Okay, so over here this is kasra. So mubashirina, you can maybe go to the mubashirun, so just make it easy and go to the singular one. So mubashirun is muallimun, rhyming with that, right? So that means this is our ism fa'il. Okay, and then you, if when it is asked that, okay, what is the jazr? So for jazr, for mukhallaqatin is kha lam qaf, and for mubashirina is ba shin and ra. So this is how you are going to look at it. Then we have the word tabbarna. Tabbarna. So what do you think now? Tabbarna. This kun and na is telling me that this is Madi, because I know that after Hunna, what happened? We have Skoon on the last letter, and then we have Ta, Tuma, Tum, Ti, Tuma, Tunna, and Tu and Na ending. So that is very easy clue. So this is Fail Madi. And if you can further explain, you can say this is Fail Madi, and the file is Nahnu over here to make it more clear. And then the root letter, you're gonna say this is ta, ba, and ra are the root letters over here. Then nubaddilu. So this u and this noon is telling me that this is mudariya. Okay, so nubaddilu is fail mudariya, and I'm gonna say the root letter is ba, dal, and lam. Baddala yubaddilu tabdilan. Then we have nuzilat. Okay, this ta with skoon is giving away that this is Madi, and the file is who? Here. And nun Zailam is the root letter. Okay, so this is how you are going to look whenever you are going to ask about a root letter and jazar and everything. So again, this is a marker or family 2. I already explained how it works. Okay, so let's, this is for you. You can, if you are kind of these picture friendly, so that's gonna help you, inshallah. Okay, now we come over here. Another template, if some places you will find instead of allama, you're gonna find fa'ala. Okay, so that is okay. When you are looking at the dictionary or something, so you should know that allama is another way to say is this is fa'ala. Okay, remember fa, ain and lam kalma? So you can see that some grammarian or in some books, so you will find that pattern. So that is okay. You need to be familiar with them too. So how it goes, fa'ala, yufa'ilu, taf'ilan, and then fahuwa mufa'ilun. Then fu'ila, yufa'alu, taf'ilan, fahuwa mufa'alun. So remember this I and A sound, this is how we are kind of differentiating these ism file and ism maf'ul. And then zarf is kind of overlapping with them. Okay, so that's why I'm saying whenever you hear mu sound, so you should remember these two, these three things, okay? So either it could be ism file, ism maf'ul, or zarf. Okay, and this is bab tafa'il, and this is how we got the name of this family or this bab. Okay, then we have some words over here. Inshallah, I'm gonna we are going to do it together, so let me finish the lesson and then we're gonna do some practice. So what are the rhetorical benefit or implication of family 2? Each of mazid fihi families, and when I say mazid fihi family, what should come to your head? Family 2 to 10. And when I say mujarrad family, salasi mujarrad, what should come in your head? Family 1. Okay, so keep that in your mind. Now, mazid fihi family has number of traits or implication associated with it. The most common ones are listed below. So these are the very common one. What are they? Words from this family are generally mutaddi. Do we remember what is mutaddi mean? Mutaddi, remember that we learned that there are two kinds of verbs we can divide into two kind. What are they? One is called lazim. Lazim means the one that does not need mafulun bihi. Okay, it does not take mafulun bihi. Then we have mutaddi form, you can say, or mutaddi fail. What about that? It need mafulun bihi. Okay, so mutaddi need mafulun bihi. And the example is how we check that the fail is lazim or mutaddi. You always add something or someone with it. So for example, I say he sleep something or someone. Does that make sense? He sleeps something or someone, and you are not allowed to add any preposition. You cannot say he make something sleep, someone sleep. We cannot do that. So you need to directly add someone or something with the verb. So he sleep or he slept someone or something does not make sense. So when something and someone you add to the verb and does not make sense, that means this verb is lazim. And when something or someone makes sense to some fail, then you need to know, okay, this fail is mutaddi. For example, if I say he changed something or someone. Make sense? Yes. So that means this fail is mutaddi. It need mafulun bihi. So the families this family two is mostly the verb you're gonna find over here are mutaddi, meaning the action is happening outside, or action is happening to someone. So, and this is mutaddi and indicates that action is repetitive and is taking place over a long period of time. So another implication, first one, that this the most of the verb you're gonna find over here are going to be mutaddi, meaning they need mafulun bihi, and action is happening to someone. And then second implication is that action is repetitive. Okay, so it is not happen once only, but it is happening over and over. And then the third implication is that it is happening over a long time. So this is third implication. Okay, example we're gonna look. The word nazzala, for example, means to reveal gradually and repetitively over time. So when we say in Quran Pak, you will find nazzal al-Qur'ana. Even I put some example over here, ayah from the Quran. So you can see over here it says nazzala. Nazzala mean he sent down, or alayka, upon you, al-kitaba, the book, bil haqqi, with the truth, musaddiqan, the one who it confirms, talking about this book, that this book confirms lima, whatever, bayna yadayhi, you already have, wa anzala, and he sent down Torah wal Injil. So now nazzala al-Quran, nazzala alayka al-kitaba. So this is talking about Quran. Okay, so Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is talking about Quran over here, and this alayka is Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. He sent down upon you this book with the truth, and it confirms whatever you already have, whatever they already have, Torah and Injil. So Quran confirms Torah and Injil. So now if you guys look that, okay, Nazzala, this is family two. Okay, the Shadda is telling me this is family two. And what is the implication of family two? That it is happening repetitive, with repetition, repetitively, and a long time of period. So we know that Quran Pak revealed in 23 years. Right, 23 years. So that is the implication of nazala over here. And then you can see anzala is used for Torah and Injil, because Torah and Injil, they were given once. So they didn't reveal over time or slowly or bit by bit, rather they were given once. So that's why you can see the implication over here. Okay, and then this pattern can imply hyperbole in some cases. What is hyperbole mean? Meaning the action is, we say, mubalgha. Okay, you heard Ustad Noman Ali Khan explaining all these mubalgha thing. So what does that come from? These are the implication of all these different babs. So this is how like it sounds like so mind-blowing to us. So inshallah, may Allah make us enable that we are able to find all these implication, whatever we are learning. So this pattern can also be hyperbole in some cases. And what is hyperbole mean? Action happened excessively and abundantly. Okay, so this is the whenever we have family two, you can look for these mubalgha or hyperbole. Chances are, not every time, okay, but you're always gonna look and see if it is making sense to you. So the word, for example, the word kattala means to massacre, like killing excessively, abundantly, right? This is kattala. Whereas qatala, which is normal, simply means to kill. So qatala mean he killed, And when it comes to family 2, qattala, that means massacre, like in a big, the killing is happening in a like in a huge manners, right? So this is massacre. So this is the implication of this family, and inshallah we have a lot more implication. Over here we have some practice, and inshallah we are going to do it together. So I'm gonna just hold on that, and let's see what we have next. Next we have some Quranic examples. So let's see over here. In Quran Pak it says bal kadhabu bisaati. So bal, we know this is our harf, right? And the harf that confirms or sometimes like kind of reject whatever is said before. So kadhabu. Now what is the root letter? Kaf, za, and ba. Kadhaba mean he lied. But when it say kadhaba, what do you think now? As we said that the action, whenever we have this form, we need to look for that, okay, action is happening repetitively and over time and bit by bit, slowly. So it's not the action happen once only, but it keep repeating. So bal kadhabu bisaati, rather they denied or rejected the hour. And see the translation, but we know that, okay, how we can we say that this denying and rejection is happening over and over. Okay, so you can add this in the translation, over and over. So it's not like they just denied once, but they keep rejecting it. And we can see in Quran Pak how many different ayat, the 30th para and then 29th para, and all this Makkan Quran is full of the day of judgment, like the warning of the day of judgment. So that many warnings were given to them, but they keep rejecting it. So now if I say, what is the form kazabu, what should be the answer? This is form 2 or family 2, or you can say bab taf'il. Then what is the root letter? Kaf, za, and ba. Now if I say, what kind of word is that? Answer, past tense, doer is whom, and the word is kazabu. Okay, so this is how you are going to, whenever you see a word related to what we are interested in, like the bab we are learning, then this is how you should be thinking, okay, what kind of word is that? What is the root letter? What form is it? We should be able to recognize all these forms from family 1 to 10, inshallah, like nothing else. Like we know our kids or we know our loved ones. Okay. So now, next one, wala tajidu li sunnatina tahwila. So wala tajidu, and you will not. Wala tajidu, this is wajada yajidu. This is weak form, weak family, family 1. Okay, so that's why it is kind of conjugating differently. So this is fail mudariya, and file is anta, you. Wala tajidu li sunnatina, and you will not find in our way, in our sunnah, tahwila. This is Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala talking. Tahwila, any. So tahwila is what? Tahwila is like taf'ilan, right? Or you can say ta'liman. So it is rhyming with that. That means it is our masdar. And what is the root letter? Ha, waw, and lam. And what is the form? Family 2. Because taf'ilan is bab 2, family 2. Bab taf'ilan. Okay, so this is how you should be thinking. And how should I translate? You will not find in our way any change. So this is how you're going to translate, because this is masdar. Then we have qala, he said, na'am, yes, wa innakum, and you, indeed you are, laminal muqarrabin, the one who are, you will be among the close companion. Muqarrabin mean close companions, right? So what is the muqarrabin? Mu, I hear mu, and then when I hear mu sound, right away I need to check the middle root letter. So middle root letter, if qaf, ra and ba, so ra has fatha, so that means it could be our ism maf'ul or zarf. These are the two possibilities. If it was muqarribu, right? So what should be the implication then? That this is ism fa'il. So muqarribu and muqarrabu. So I really want you to pay attention to all these small thing, but this is very important, because you can like make a big blunder in translating and in understanding if you are not clear on this small issue. So ism file is always going to be e, like on the middle root letter, always you're gonna look for kasra, and ism maf'ul always fatha. So muallimun and muallamun, we should know the difference between them, right? What is muallamun? It could be ism zarf and ism maf'ul, the one who is receiving the action. But muallimun, e sound, this is our ism file, the teacher. Okay, root letter is kaf, ra and ba, and then family 2, or you can say bab taf'il. Okay, so this is how we're gonna do it. Okay, and allama al insana ma lam ya'lam. So allama, what do you think about allama? Very easy. Okay, this is our fi'l madi, and how we're gonna translate? He taught. And who this is talking to? Talking about Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. He taught, allama al insana ma lam ya'lam. He taught, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala taught mankind that which he did not know. Okay, so this is easy. I'm not gonna go on all these kind of word and everything. Okay, same over here. I'm gonna leave on you guys because we are running out of time. So I want that we can do some practice together, but I still have some implication to explain. So let's quickly go through them. So this is amazing. I find them kind of mind-blowing when I was reading about them. So these are the implication of this bab. So whenever you see this bab while you're reciting Quran Pak, you need to kind of think, okay, what implication it is making over here, right? So first, as we already said, that this is going to be, this family is known for transitivity, okay, because they are mutaddi. So that means pushes the action to someone else and takes a long time. Okay, we already mentioned that. Example over here is qadima, mean he came forward, and when we say qaddama, then he brought forward or presented something. Then we have bana. Bana mean it became clear. It became clear, right? So this is our lazim. Now when it came bayyana, he clarified something. So bayyana is like this is now mutaddifa. Then zaka mean he was pure. This is lazim. When it come to zakka, when we made it family 2, zakka, he purified someone or something. Okay, so this is how we can look, it's how the transitivity work. Now tasyir, to make someone or something gain a quality. Now faraha mean he was happy. Farraha mean he made someone happy. Watara, to be odd in number, and vattara mean he made something odd in number. Then we have number 3, removal. So kishrun, the peel of a fruit is called kishrun. Okay, so this is ism. And from this ism, if we derive family 2, kashara, it means to remove the peel. So removing of something comes from this bab too. Then we have jirbun. Jirbun mean to an itch. You know, we feel itchy, right? And jarraba mean to remove an itch. Kirdun mean monkey. And karrada mean to make someone stop screaming like a monkey. Okay. Then we have mubalagha. Okay, what is mubalagha? Again, like it shows that action is happening excessively and in abundance. So now ghalaqa mean to lock. And when we say ghallaqa, to mean to lock repeatedly, lock many times, and lock many locks. Beautiful example is in Quran Pak in Surat Yusuf, when the wife of this minister, it says وَغَلَّقَتِ الْأَبْوَابَ, and she locked many doors. Abwab is plural, right? So she locked many doors, and it could be like she maybe one door she locked many locks on it. So like she has a like the very lock that all doors have, then she has some extra lock, she has locked all of them. So one implication is she locked door after door, so many doors were locked. And the other implication could be that she has many locks on one door. So this is kind of amazing, I found. Then we have tawafa, mean to perform tawaf. And then if we bring to family 2, tawafa, mean to do tawaf a lot. And where this a lot is coming from, because this is giving the meaning of mubalagha over here. Qata'a mean to cut. Qatta'a mean to cut repeatedly, many times. And again in Surat Yusuf, it says, Qattana aydiyahunna, when these ladies were given the knife. So qattana aydiyahunna mean they kind of cut their hands. So now qattana over here, what is the implication it is giving? That they did it qattana kind of one by one. Okay, so why one by one I'm saying? Like Ustad Noman Ali Khan was explaining during his Surat Yusuf series. He said that it's looked like these women, since Hazrat Yusuf al-Islam was amazingly beautiful, so they want his attention. So when one lady kind of accidentally cut her like a hand when she was cutting apple, and the other saw that okay, she is getting attention because Hazrat Yusuf al-Islam was like a slave over there, so he must be kind of attending that lady and bringing the bandage or whatever to fix that blood or whatever, right? So when these ladies kind of saw that, oh, she is getting attention, so they kind of like intentionally start cutting their hands. So that could be one of the implication too. Qattana, because we said that this verb has action happening repeatedly. Then we have qatala and qattala. We already mentioned that. Zabaha and then zabbaha, to slaughter a lot. Then mata and mawwata. So mawwata mean a lot of people died. Then jala and jawwala. Jawwala mean to hang out or roam a lot. Okay, so these are some of the implications, but they are amazing. I really recommend that we need to kind of just memorize these words that, okay, so you can say, okay, it has transitivity, it has tasir in it, it has removal in it, it has mubalgha in it. So remember all these words. So whenever you come across these fail, then you need to find out, okay, what implication is making sense over here. Then we have Sayrura, mean to become something. So it says Nur mean light, right? So Navvara, so when it comes to this bab, Navvarati shajaratu mean that tree put forth its Nur. So now tree does not have Nur, right? But it is kind of when it comes to this bab, it is kind of, you know that if you are familiar with Urdu adab, we say majaz, like we are kind of making someone, like one way is to say that, okay, he is like a lion, like very brave. And then other way you can say, okay, he is a lion. So he is not lion, he is human, but we are kind of making him or seeing him as a lion, right? Because he is very brave. So that kind of implication is over here, that tree does not have any nur, but we are kind of making, because its flowers are like so bright or so beautiful or like spreading so much light or whatever. So we are saying that this tree is putting forth its nur. Then we have balugh. Balugh mean reaching something. So amik mean deep. And when we say amma kal ma'u mean the water reached a depth. Khaymatun, khayyama, zaidun mean Zaid pitched the tent. So this is also implication of reaching something or doing something, pitching something. Then we have nisba. What is nisba mean? Like to attribute something to someone. So fasaqa mean he was corrupt. But when we say fasaqtuhu mean I accused him of being corrupt. Kafara mean he disbelieved. Kaffartuhu mean I accused him of being disbeliever. Saraka mean he stole. And sarraktuhu mean I accused him of being a thief. Kadhaba mean he lied. Kazzabtuhu mean I accused him of lying. Okay, so this is also give the implication of nisba. Khada'a mean he cheated, and khadda'tuhu mean I accused him of cheating. Okay, then we have takhlit and libas. Takhlit is meaning to mix something. Khallata yukhallitu takhlitan. So this is the verb. To make something, add an ingredients to, or to dress something. So takhlit mean to mix something, add on ingredients, or dress something. For example, zahabun mean gold. And when I say zahabtu shay'an, so now this is family 2, meaning I covered something in gold, or I made it golden. Okay. Then we have, okay, one implication of zahabun and zahabun. What zahabun mean? Zahaba is also a family one word. Okay, so zahaba, and zahaba mean he went or he go. If you say yazhabu, he goes. Now zahabun also mean gold. Scholar says that how they are kind of related, because gold does not stay with you. Gold always go. Okay, so they say that, okay, this is how, like they have same root letter. Whenever, even though different words and they are sharing root letter, then still they have some kind of similar in it. There is some similarity when two words are sharing same root. Then we have jallaltul farasa, mean I put saddle on the horse. Okay, so you dress something. Then we have next is kasar. We do kasar numaz, right? So mean we kind of make it less. So this is abbreviation. So when we say halala, this is very interesting. It means saying la ilaha illallah. When we say kabbara, it means Allahu Akbar. When we say sabbaha, it means subhanallah. When we say sallama, it means assalamu alaikum. When we say basm, not from the family, but basmala, it means bismillah. Okay, this is not this family, but they just mention over here. Then we have tahwil, mean to transfer. Sallama, to make or convert someone to Islam. Subhanallah. Then we have Hannada. Okay, this is from Hindu, right? So to make someone convert to Hinduism. Majjasa, convert to Majlis religion. Nassara, to make someone convert to Christianity. Hawwada, convert to Judaism. Sharraka, to make someone become polytheist, mushrik. Okay, so this is also one implication. Al-ibtada, mean to create, meaning that is not obviously related. Kalima, okay, see, sometimes what's gonna happen, same root letter, but they are going to be totally different meaning in different family. That happens too. So kalima mean to injure and kallama mean to speak. Sabaha mean to swim and sabbaha mean to declare perfection. And then azaba mean to forbid and azaba mean torture. Sharkun, this is toji, like to turn one's face in a particular direction. Sharkun, sharraqa, mean to turn to the east. Qaabatun, Kaaba, to turn towards the Kaaba. Shimalun, and then when we say shammala, mean to turn left. Yameen, right. Yammana, mean to turn right. Al-Madina, mean city. Maddana, mean he turned towards Medina. Subhanallah. To take on the qualities of a noun. Tamarun, tamar is date, right? Tamaratish shajaratu is supposed to be shajaratu, mean that tree was full of date. Okay, meaning like tree is taken as a like a plate or a dish or a tray that is full of date. Okay, so this is the implication over here. Okay, this is already done. And then we have homework over here. So again, you are going to look at the word, what kind of word is it? So you're gonna do whatever it is asking you to do. Then we have homework. And these homeworks are from our dream workbook. In the dream book we have in our Google Drive. So these are page 149 to 151. So you are going to attempt these homework, and then your key is over there. Okay, it already has a key, so you can check your homework with that key there then. Okay, with that, inshallah, we are done our class, and now we can do some practice, inshallah. Okay, so if you are sitting in a quiet, then you can unmute yourself and we can do some practice together. So root letter we have Jim, Wow, and Da. And how we can turn that into family 2? What we need to do, middle root letter gonna have Shadda. So we can make it Javada. And then, so this is our past. And passive would be Javada, you Javidu. So you're gonna have you Javidu. And then mastar would be what? You know this mastar. Tajvidun. Okay, don't get confused. Sometimes you will find un sound, or sometimes even you can see like unsound. So it doesn't matter. Whatever you feel like, you can say. So tajvidan or tajvidun, both would be fine. So tajvidun. And then it means to make it perfect, to make something perfect. Yes, so are we there? Do we need practice, or you guys are good? Are they able to unmute themselves, Ali?
Assalamu alaikum.
Wa alaikum assalam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
Assalamu alaikum.
Can I try this?
Yeah, okay. So next one is Ha, Waw, and Lam.
The past would be Hawala,
Yeah.
Shatta on the middle.
Yuhavvilu. Yuhavvilu. One person at a time. So Hawwala, Yuhavvilu.
And
Tahwilan. And the meaning is to change. Okay, next one.
Dammara yudammiru tadmiran.
Very good.
The meaning is to destroy completely.
Very good. Next one.
So the past tense of the verb is with the root form zayyana. In the form 2 is zayyana. The present is yuzayyina, and yuzayyinu.
Yuzayyinu.
Yeah, and the masdar is tazyin.
Tazyinun.
Tazyinun.
Tazyinun. Okay, let me write. So this is zayyana. Okay, and then zayyana, yuzayyinu. Yuzayyinu. And then tazyinun. So tazyinun. Tazyinun. This is how you are going to write. Tazyinun.
Okay.
Okay, very good. Next one, Sakhara.
Sakhara
Para. Piru.
yusirun.
Taskhirun. Very good. And the meaning is
To
subdued.
Subdue.
Okay, next.
Sallama.
Hmm.
Yusallimu.
Hmm.
And taslimun.
Hmm. Tasliman or mun. Okay, and meaning?
To give greetings of peace. Means salam.
Very good. Next one.
عذب
يعذب
تعذيبا
and تعذيبا.
To punish. Okay. Next one. Allama. Easy.
وما يعلم تعليما.
Very good. Next one.
فسر يفسر تفسيرا to explain.
Very good. We all know of tafsir, right? So now we know where it is coming from. Next one.
Faddala.
يفضل تبديلا
Tafdeelan. Ismu tafdeel, right? Yes. So the ismu tafdeel is coming from family to faddala. Now what is that?
قرب
قرب
يقرب
Ribu.
يقربا
تقريبا
تقريبا
Takriban.
لا
Takriban.
تقريبا.
Okay. I wish that we can do sarf sawir of it. Okay, so let's do it. The rest we have. Let's do the whole sarf sawir with it. So this is kabbara. So let's do sarf sawir.
Can I do that?
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
كبر يكبر تكبيرا فهو مكبر. And then
Kubbira.
كبر يكبر تكبيرا فهو مكبر. الأمر منه كبر ونهي عنه لا تكبر وظرف منه مكبرا.
Very good. Mukabbarun. Very good. Very good. Okay, so you are going to, everyone is going to try all sarf sawir with all these verb. Okay. Next one, kazzaba.
Can I do that?
Yeah. Yeah. Sarf sawir we are doing.
كذب يكذب تكذيبا فهو مكذب. And then for فعل المضارع كذب يكذب
Kuzziba, yukazzabu.
يكذب تكذيبا and مصدر فهو مكذب. And for Amar it will be كذب لا تكذب
La
and
tukazzib.
لا تكذب and مكذب.
Mukazzabun. Okay, very
Rahat, I'm
well
doing
done.
kallama, please.
Okay, do it.
Kallama, yukallimu, takliman, fahuwa mukallimun,
Kullima.
kullima, yukallimu,
Yukallam.
kullima, yukallamu, takliman, fahuwa mukallamun, al-amru,
Minhu.
al-amru minhu, kallim,
Kallim.
wanahi anhu la tukallim, wadharfu minhu mukallamun.
Very good. Alhamdulillah. Alhamdulillah. Very proud of you. Good job.
Can I do
Okay. Yeah, Makkana.
makkana yukallim
Yumakkinu.
yumakkinu
Tamkinun.
tamakkilan tamkilan
Tamkinun or tamkinan.
tamkinan fahuwa mukallimun
No. Fahuwa. Mukki,
Mukkinun.
fahuwa mukkinun.
Mukkinun.
Mumakkinun, right?
Mumakkinun.
Fahuwa mumakkinun. Yeah.
Muk.
Muk.
Mukkila.
We are doing passive, right? Yeah. So
Mukkina.
mukkina,
Mukkina.
Yumakkinu.
yumakkanu,
Yumakkanu.
tamkinan,
Tamkilan.
fahuwa
Mukannanun.
mumakka,
Mumakkanu.
mumakkanun,
Mumakkan.
al-amru minhu,
Al-amru minhu.
Mukkan.
Mukkin.
makkin.
Wanahi anhu la
La tumakkin,
Makkin.
Wadzarfi minhu mumakkanun.
mumakkanun. Very good, very good. Now nabba'a, that would be a little tricky. So nabba'a,
Nabba'a.
tambiyan. We know this word tambi, right?
Yeah, tanbi'an.
Yeah, so this is, now
Tambi'an.
you know it is tambi. Tambi mean like to warn someone. So nabba'a
Would
mean
it be
inform.
tanbihan or tanbi'an?
Sada, doesn't it has ha also?
Yeah, kind of, yeah.
Tambi'an.
This is how it should be.
Is that the same thing or these are different like the other one?
No, this is same word, tambihan.
Okay.
Okay. So nabba'a, yunabbi'u,
Yunabbi'u tambi'an. Fahuwa munabbi'un.
Munabbi'un.
Okay, I need to check with that. I'm confused. Is it tambi'an or tambihan?
Because it doesn't say ha. I don't know how can we add
because
ha.
tanbihan would be noon baha.
Yeah,
I
that's
think
what
the last root letter is not Hamza. Maybe it's ha.
No, in this case, to inform, it is Hamza. But if we are stopping someone, then it would be na baha.
because tambi is look like same related to it, is it? But I don't know, it is different way of
I
writing.
think Rahat, this is naba'a means the news.
News or to inform.
To inform, yeah.
To inform or news. So tambi also mean to warn. So this is same word, okay?
No.
But we need to check, okay? Can we write this way too?
I'm thinking like one is to news and one is to warn. Like
no, this is same thing. Yeah. Same thing. No, these are not two. News or warn is same thing. Okay, so this is naba'a.
Yeah.
So this is same thing, but we can double check. Okay.
Inshallah.
Okay, so that was it, and let's see if we have something more, or we are good because we already. Are we good, or you guys want to do some more practice?
I think we will do rest. We can do it easily, inshallah.
Yeah, rest you guys can do it. Okay, so we're gonna finish our class over here then.
Inshallah.
سبحانك اللهم وبحمدك نشهد أن لا إله إلا أنت ونستغفرك ونتوب إليك سبحان ربك رب العزة عما يصفون وسلام على المرسلين والحمد لله رب العالمين.